Okay, so today I have my spring 2015 favorites. As you know, if you've watched my videos before, I don't like to do monthly favorites because I don't discover new things that often, and doing it by seasons is better for me, and I feel like I get more use out of things that instead of saying automatically that something is my favorite, I get some good use out of it, and then I can really tell you what I think of it instead of sort of like, you know, jumping into it being my favorite before I've really had the chance to try it out. So today I've just got a few things for you. I know I feel like I say that in every one of these, but this is definitely the fewest things I've had in a favorites video. These are just the things that I really loved using from March to June, and I'm excited to share them with you because I just think they're all really great things. So I'm going to start with makeup, then I've got some skincare, I have one body care thing, and then I have a few food favorites. I always have food favorites because I like to eat things. So I'm going to start off with makeup. So the first thing, I am wearing most of the things that I'm going to talk about on my face today, so you will get a good idea of what they look like. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Red Apple lipstick in Maven Mauve, and it is the lipstick that I'm wearing today. I fell in love with this like immediately after I tried it on when I first got it. So I knew that this was going to be a favorite, and I've worn it a bunch of times over the spring. I wore it to like some garden party thing that I went to. I wore it out to dinner. I'm wearing it today. I just really like it. I think it works really well with sort of more dark or dramatic like eyes. My eyes aren't super dark today, but I feel like it works really well with that kind of eye look. And it's just a really great color. It's more on the matte side, and it's sort of like a dark, it's like a dark pinky color, or medium, it's a medium pinky color. I don't know, I'm very terrible at describing colors, but this is definitely one of my favorite colors from Red Apple lipstick. It's definitely an everyday color, it's more wearable. I just really like it. And it's very forgiving. If you mess up a little bit, it's not going to stain, so that way it's harder to get off. Like some of their red colors do stain a little bit. If you get it like outside your lip line, it looks a little funny, but this one is very forgiving. It's easy to apply. I feel like I never mess up when I'm putting this on, so I really like this color, and I recommend it to everybody. I think this probably looks good on every skin type. Everybody that I've seen wear it, it just looks really amazing on them, so definitely my favorite lipstick of spring. I don't have any other lip products, so this is definitely my favorite one. And since I'm talking about Red Apple lipstick, I guess I'll talk about this next. This is their Lash Project Mascara. It's their gluten-free lash conditioning, and it's in black. It's the only color they have. I got this in the Petit Vour limited edition spring box that they came out with. I hadn't tried it prior to that because it's pretty pricey. It was $42. They've recently lowered the price to $37, so it's $5 cheaper than it used to be. So I always put off trying it because $42 is a lot to spend on a mascara, and I wasn't ready to put that amount of money into something I hadn't tried yet, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to feel about it. But when it came out in the limited edition box, it was just such a really great value for that entire box, and there's a lot of great things in it, so I just decided to go ahead and get it because I did really want to try it. And I actually really like this mascara. I would venture to say that it's probably my favorite mascara right now. I like the formula of this a lot. It's a drier formula. It's not overly wet. The formula has been the same pretty much the whole time that I've used it. It's not sticky, it's easy to apply, it dries really quickly, it is buildable without getting clumpy or flaky. I really like everything about this mascara, and now that I've tried it and I know how it works, I would invest in this when I do need mascaras. I tend to go through mascaras pretty slowly because I don't wear makeup every day. And when I do wear mascara, I do sort of alternate between blacks and browns. So I would say that I could probably get this tube to last me 6 months, and I would be okay spending $37 every 6 months on a mascara, considering some of the lesser quality mascaras that I've gone through that have the texture has gotten really weird, or after the 2-month mark, they don't really work as well anymore. I've had a couple like that. If this one stays the same throughout the entire tube, or at least through the majority of the tube, if it can get me through 6 months, I would say it's worth the $37. I do still plan on doing more of a full in-depth review on this and a demo. There are a bunch out there from when this first came out, but I still want to do my own, so you will see this again. But so far, I've been using this for a couple of months. I do really like it. It's my favorite mascara right now For me, this gives me the right amount of volume and length. I don't want a lot, especially for an everyday basis, and this is exactly what I was looking for, so definitely my new favorite. So since we're on the subject of eyes, I'll talk about the eye palette that I really like. This is the Pacifica Power of Love 10-pan eye palette. I really, really like all the colors in this. I've used almost all of them. I am using this, I did use this today to create the eye look that I'm wearing, which is a pretty simple idiot-proof eye look, really. It's not anything fancy. It's just this, this dark purple color all over the lid, and then I blended it with this sort of light beige color, and then just I used this shimmery sort of pearl color on my inner corner. So it's a really great palette. It's got a lot of really great colors in it. I've even used this blue color. I've used this peach one down here. I've used this purple one, is really pretty. I've used this. I think the only colors I haven't used yet are this blue, the green, and the gold, or the bronzy color. I think I've used every color except those three. But I really love the colors that I have used. I've created a few looks. I think I've created 5 looks so far out of this. My intention was at some point to do a video of some looks that I had created, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that because I'm not very good at applying makeup on camera especially. I do sort of better when I'm in the bathroom. So maybe I'll just do a sort of comprehensive review and swatch video on this at some point in the future, maybe soon. But I really like all the colors in here. They're not terribly pigmented, which is okay for me because they're easier to blend, I think, if they're not super, super pigmented. They create the look that I want. This is just an all-around really great palette. It's $20. There isn't very much product in here, which is probably my only gripe, is I don't know how deep these pans are. I know there's not a lot of product in each of them, so I imagine that they're not very deep. So we'll see how long it takes me to hit pan on any of these, and I'll definitely keep you updated as I use it more, but I really love this palette. You can get it at Target, and I definitely think it's something that everybody should pick up if you like vegan, natural eyeshadows. That's definitely a good one. So my last makeup products are all cheek products. So I'll talk about the one that I'm wearing today. This is the Mojave. This is the Southern Magnolia Minerals Mojave blush, and it is the blush that I'm wearing today. This is just sort of a really great neutral blush. If I don't know what kind of eye look I want to do ahead of time, or I don't know what kind of lipstick I want to wear or whatever, this is the blush that I reach for because it sort of goes with everything. I wear it a lot. Even on days when I'm not doing anything with my eyes or my lips, I'll wear this blush. It's just a really great neutral blush. It looks really natural and just sort of like that, like natural blush color. I mean, this is perfect for me. I really like it. So there's that one. The other ones that I like are the Brija Cosmetics Perk Blush and the Sunrise Highlighting Powder. I like to wear these two together. This is like the perfect pink blush. That other one is a really great natural blush. This one is like the perfect pink, and it looks good on everybody. And literally, I mean everybody. Everybody I've seen wear it, it looks fabulous. And then I like to pair this highlighter on top of it. This is sort of like a pinky purple highlighter. You could also wear this as a blush, but I like it as a highlighter. I just really like these two together. I think they complement each other really well. I think they look great together. So I only have this tiny little thing. I did order the full size of this one recently, so I'm excited to get that in, but I just love these two together. They're just great. So that's all for makeup. So I'll talk about the two things that I've got for skincare. And you've heard me talk about these before, so I'm not gonna talk about them too much because I have mentioned them recently. They're both from the Mahalo Body Company, and they are the Pele Mask and the Vitality Elixir. I love these two things together. This is a really great detoxifying mask. It's great for acne and redness and all kinds of skin ailments. And then this is just like the best facial oil for the same thing. It's for rejuvenating your skin. It's for, you know, sealing in all of the great things that this has done. They work really well together. This has turmeric in it, which is really great for redness and inflammation. This has all kinds of stuff in it. It's, I'll link you down to my top 5 mask videos and my facial oil collection video because I do talk about these more in those videos, but these I've been using a lot since I got them, and I've just been really loving this skincare system. They do also have a balm, which I've gotten quite a few samples of actually, but it's not, the balm isn't my favorite, mainly because it's got beeswax in it and I don't use beeswax, but also the smell, or But also the scent of that one is actually quite strong, and I don't notice as many benefits from using the balm on my skin as I do when I use these two products specifically, so I definitely feel like these two are the stars of the line. But definitely check out the balm too if you're interested in, if you like balmy products, definitely check that out, but definitely check these two out for sure. They're more on the higher end price-wise. This is $64, this is $64, but I think they're fabulous and they're far worth the price. So the last thing before I get to food that I've got is my new favorite deodorant. It is the MeowMeowTweet deodorant cream. It's the baking soda free version and it's grapefruit. I was introduced to MeowMeowTweet in one of my Petit War boxes. I got their lavender scented deodorant and I did really love it. But I noticed when I was using that one past winter, I didn't have an issue using it during the winter, but once it started to get hot and I started to sweat, that's when I noticed the baking soda gets really irritating for me, is when I start to sweat. So I tried out their baking soda free deodorant. I got a sample of it from their website and I fell in love with it. It's amazing. It works really well, it smells really good, it's just the perfect deodorant. So I got two of their full sizes because it's a little bit cheaper if you buy two on their website than if you buy one, and they were having a 20% off sale, so I picked up two. These just came in the mail recently. I'm still using up my tiny little sample, but I've got two backups of these now. But I do also plan on doing a deodorant video, a separate deodorant video, so you'll see this again, but I just wanted to mention quickly that this is my new favorite deodorant, and if you haven't tried this and you know that you've got an issue with baking soda, you definitely need to check this out because it's amazeballs, really, it really is. So the last things that I've got for you are some food favorites. The first are these Go Macro bars, and I heard about these on Mercedes' channel. It's L'Amour La Musique. I'm not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but she mentioned in quite a few Vitacost hauls that she really loves the Go Macro bars, and I'd never heard of them before that. So the next time I went to Sprouts, I went looking for them and I saw that they carried them. So I tried pretty much all of their flavors. They do not, there are a few flavors that they don't sell in the stores that they sell on their website, but I've tried the majority of the flavors. I think there's 2 or 3 that I haven't tried yet, but I have settled on the peanut butter chocolate chip is my absolute favorite. I also really like the apples and walnuts. These mini sizes I got off the website. You can't get them in the stores. These are the 0.9 ounces. They're 100 calorie sort of like snack bars. Snack size bars. The full size ones are between like 290 and 300 calories. They're almost 3 ounces. So the big ones I like to get sometimes, but I really like these small sizes that you can get on their website. They're just better for if I need like a snack, or if I just want a small breakfast, or I'm not really that hungry but I need something to sort of get me going. These are perfect for that. I really love, and like I said, I really love the peanut butter chocolate chip. Is definitely my favorite flavor. So they're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're non-GMO, they are, I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, they're macrobiotic as well, so, and organic. I don't know if I said that. But they are just, they're great. They're great snack bars. I really like these. So I'm glad that she mentioned them so many times on her channel because I definitely like them. When I did buy them on the website, I had a coupon code. I don't know if it still works, but it was for 40% off your first order off the website. So I'm going to leave that below just in case it still does work. If it doesn't and you try it, let me know and I'll remove it. But it's for first time purchases on the website. You get 40% off. So I'm going to leave that below just in case, because I definitely think that you should try them out if you haven't bought from their website before. And 40% off is a pretty great deal. So the other 3 food things that I've got are more recipes. I don't have anything to show you, but I will leave links for these down below. The first 2 are recipes from the Vegan Zombie. They are the burrito bowl and the kale ranch salad. I made both of these a few times. I've made the kale ranch salad a lot. A couple of times. It's really great to make in the beginning of the week and then to have it for the rest of the week for lunches, because you eat it cold, you can eat it hot, however you want to eat it, because it's made with black-eyed peas, sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes, sunflower seeds. At least I make it with sunflower seeds. I can't remember if the recipe calls for pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds, but I use sunflower seeds. Then there's a smoky ranch dressing that you make for the recipe, which is amazing. I love it. It's the best thing that I've tasted that sort of mimics a ranch dressing so far. Everything else I've tried has been sort of weird tasting, but I really like that one, and I would make that dressing on its own to use for other things. The burrito bowl is sort of like a mock chipotle sort of thing, but obviously because you make it your own. But I love it. The rice is, you use a lot of really great flavors for the rice. The beans are sort of like a smoky barbecue flavor. There's like a chili rubbed tofu thing, and then you can sort of like create your own salsa. And then that one also has a cashew based sour cream that I am freaking obsessed with. I haven't had sour cream in God knows how long. I haven't even tried the like vegan substitute sour creams because they kind of freak me out a little. I remember the taste of sour cream, but I don't want to sort of replicate that because I think it's going to be weird and funky. But this, it's soy free, it's cashew based, it's made with cashews, lemon juice, water, cumin, I think, and then ground adobo chipotle powder. It's just so good. I've made it, I think, 5 times since I found the recipe. It's amazing. And I've made it for things other than the burrito bowl. Like I made nachos and I made that. I made tacos and I made that. It's really great. It's easy to put together. It takes like no time at all. As long as you've got a really high-speed blender, it's just amazing. Definitely at least just check out the cashew sour cream recipe if you're not going to try the burrito bowl, but that's really good. So the last thing I've got is a lentil meatloaf recipe. I found it on Pinterest. I've made it a couple times. If you're vegan or vegetarian and you're sort of missing like meatloaf, sort of, I feel like this is the best recipe that I've found for that kind of style of meal. It's a little labor intensive, it takes a lot of work, but you can make a batch big enough that it lasts you quite a while. It's spicy, it's filling, it's hearty, it's really great. I've made it a few times. It sort of mimics the texture of a meatloaf actually once you get all the ingredients together. It's really strange how it works and comes together, but I love it. It's one of my favorite things to make when I've got a lot of time to make dinner. I like to make that with some vegetables and some mashed potatoes, and it's just a really great meal, and it makes really great lunches throughout the week. You just reheat it and it makes really well. It makes really great leftovers. So those were all of my favorites for spring. I hope you enjoyed this little look into my favorite products, and let me know if any of my favorites have been your favorites or if you've tried any things that I've tried. Definitely check them out if you haven't checked them out because they're all really great, amazing products. So I will see you in my next video. That was a really weird outro. But yeah, bye.